Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to, you know what it is already, Sugar Style. Last time, we started getting with Ichika a little bit. I feel like people are gonna find out if they haven't found out already. Well, Hera and Mal found out, and everyone else is like suspecting. And yeah, then Ichika got a little bit jelly. If that's how I remembered it. I need to rethink. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, it's a brand new day, so let us continue. Today, both Ichika and I are free from class in the afternoon. We don't have any errands either, so we make our way back to the dorm early. Ichika, look at that!
Huh? What is it?
Ichika looks over at where I'm pointing. Those two are an item!
Come on now, don't stay!
As we're coming out of the convenience store, we know there's a man and a woman in front of the place. They're PDAing hardcore, totally unconcerned about anyone seeing them. Despite being in public, the man embraces the girl from behind as they walk, leaving them moving at a slow shuffling pace.
She's stroking his head?
Does that mean what it means? Like, which one? kind of like a big sister type soothing a big kid. A really big kid. And somehow it just looks like they're really comfortable that way. There's not an ounce of tension in either of them, nor does there seem to be any sexual element to it. Without missing a beat, they entwine hands and then disappear into the distance. Must be on their way to the station. Is that what they call platonic love?
I don't think so.
Huh? Suddenly, her hands gently envelop mine. What's gotten into you?
Nothing really.
Clearly it must be something. Wonder if it has something to do with those two.
Do you want to eat when we get home? I'm sure you're hungry.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'm freaking starving!
Someone's as hungry as a tapeworm!
Ichika pokes my side, stifling a laugh. Funny you mentioned that, as I'm actually raising a tapeworm in my stomach right now.
Wow, how about that?
Negative reaction. BT Dumb. BT Dums, I named it Elia. No, Elaine? That's not Elaine, is it? No, Elaine is Elaine. That's Elaine. Eileen. Fuck.
You named it?
Come to think of it, it's just about time for lunch. Now that she brought that to my attention, my stomach is pleading with me for sustenance.
She's you're such a weirdo. But today, your girlfriend, that's me, is going to make you a super duper extra special meal.
Same as every other day, huh?
Rude! That's really rude.
No. What I meant was that everything you make is super duper extra special delicious.
You could start to work on your compliments.
Ichika, you're delicious.
That's a terrible compliment. Why do you want to eat me?
Delicious thigh meat. Delicious breast meat. Sorry. But not sorry.
Do you have any requests for lunch?
Good question. Everything you make is just the bomb. Even those sandwiches were sublime. Our everyday meal at the dorm are great too. So honestly, I'm 100% cool with anything she does. It's difficult to even form a preference. Anything is fine. I'll leave myself in your hands.
That's the worst answer you could give me.
I want you?
Yep, that one charges. Yep, that one charges sexual harassment.
Wait, hold on.
Yep, that's one charge of sexual harassment.
You'd sue your boyfriend for that?
You because you're my boyfriend, then I want you to be more gentlemanly.
This is why you're a fairy tale loving virgin.
What was that?
I mean, thank you for always making us good grub. Lately, I've gotten better at seeing the subtle nuances between Ichika's various smiles.
Japanese food, Chinese food, noodles. Just choose one and I'll cook it. Though, if I don't have the ingredients for something, then that's off the table.
Japanese, please. I'll take you.
Okay, I'll share myself with ponzu sauce with daikon then.
What are you even going on about?
Stop teasing me!
What? You were pretty... Fuck. Alright, I gotta take that again. What? You're pretty much asking for it there. Anyway, ever since we left the convenience store, we've been holding hands. Her hands, of course, are soft and slender. The feel of them fills me with glee. Something wrong?
I was just wondering what the heck's going on your faces for?
Why I was smiling that much? Man, that's embarrassing.
Yep, super dirty look on your face if I've ever seen one. Makes you look like a sex offender.
What the fuck?
Makes you look like a sex offender.
Is that bad? I imagine myself being hauled off in a police car, a huge grin plastered on my face. What did the person thought? It's like whenever you see a serial killer like get arrested, right? And they're like that stupid girl, like, you know what I mean?
Well, checks aside. I never think so terribly, my boyfriend.
For real?
Yeah, although. Oh, sorry. It doesn't have anything to do with what we were just talking about.
What's next after my face? My figure?
You really are very needy with me.
Huh? I'm not? Seriously?
Yeah, I just kind of realized it.
Is that true? But what about meals and stuff? I'm pretty demanding about that.
No, not like that. How do I explain?
You don't do PDA. That's the explanation. You gotta, bam, hug her in public. Or like, bam, from behind. Or do something, man. Like, kind of be a little bit needy. I feel like that's what she's asking for. She wants a little bit more. She needs a little bit more attention. She's not she's not telling you that, but she wants you to be more affectionate, if I must say.
Oh, I know. Like those two who were all over each other back in town.
At the store, you mean?
Yeah. What do you think when you saw them?
It seemed like the guy was basically making his girlfriend spoil him rotten. Huh, wait a sec. You mean I can be like that too? To be honest, I was a little envious. But even then, what kind of man would I be if I got that into it? Every other man. Let me tell you something. Us guys want that. We want to be spoiled. We don't say it because, you know, it's not macho. Not, you know what I mean? Not macho. You got too much, what's it called in Spanish? You're too machismo? Machismo. Like masculine. You're like I would never do that. What kind of man would I be if I got into it? It's like, come on. We all want that. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to her. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to God. Don't lie to yourself, man. You want that. No, a man has to be poised, and ready to spoil the girl instead, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right?
Is it? It really wouldn't bother me at all.
But still, I have my pride as a man.
So it's about pride.
But no, wait. If I was all over you like that, you'll try to label me as a sex offender again.
I said that was a joke.
Still, I can't put you through any more of that more than I already have. What would I even ask for if she said I could have her spoil me rotten? The first thing that pops into my head is baby roleplay, demanding breastfeeding from mommy Ichika. How's that the first thing in your mind? Yeah. You know, if you're into that, like, don't get me wrong, there's spoiling and then there's that. If you're into that, not right away. Not right away. I'll say that right now. Not right away, you know? There we go. Not right away.
Besides, are we a little past the stage where you can complain about that? Let's not forget how much you tease me. Not to mention try to blackmail me with my secret.
Don't even start. But damn it, he really is right. Faced with all my crimes, I can only acknowledge the truth. I'm kind of a shitter.
But you know, I accept you for all who you are, including that side of you. So go on, enjoy yourself with me.
She's an angel, I swear. Ichika tilts her head to the side, just a tiny bit as she smiles broadly at me. And you're like, like that? Having a girl at my age do this to me really does get me all tingly. But at the same time, my desire to be baby grows yet more.
You're silly, calm down a little.
You don't have to laugh like that. No matter what she says, I still want to focus on being someone who can support her.
I'm fine, really.
Huh?
Honestly, I kinda wanna see you pampered. I promise I'm not going to suddenly fall out of love with you, especially not because of that. Now, come here.
What's that thing? Fucking come here.
Fine. You're my little pal champ. Come here.
That's literally what I see in her face. Ichika spreads her arms wide for all the world, like a young mother come to pick up her child at kindergarten. Those plump curves look so welcoming, like I could just leap into her arms and snuggle into her pillowy softness. And her skin is so smooth, I bet it smells great. But I mustn't leap into her arms. It has nothing to do with Ichika herself. This is between me and my pride. My manliness is being tested.
You don't want me to hold you, huh?
Awooga! The fuck? That's all you had to say. Yes, ma'am. I'll take one spoiling. Oh, how can I help myself if Ichika's willing to go that far? It's no longer in my power to choose. What kind of shameful man would ignore a woman making herself so readily available? Oh, she's so damn soft.
Jeez, you're squeezing too hard. There, good boy.
Ichika even pats my back like she's soothing a child. Wrong. Let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. Yes, we are good boys. Seriously, it's like a comedian said that men are like puppies, right? Like, like 9% of the time, we're like puppies. We like to run around, be happy, wrestle with our friends. You know what I mean? And like that, like come on, like pet us like dogs, or like tell us good boys. We like that shit. Like that is us 99% of the times. Like dogs. Then the other 1% is pure anger. Like dogs. Like if you ever own a pit bull and the fucking mailman comes by. You just see his face get fucking warped from like lovey, like to you know what I mean?
You did great out there today. You're my number one boy.
Something snapped in my mind.
So, how was it? How was that? Think you might want to try it again sometime? Horrible.
Mommy, no! Don't turn those disgusting eyes on me! Should I let go?
It's okay. We can stay like this until you're satisfied.
Ooh. I feel like she's squeezing me just a little tighter now. She's patting my back again too. I surrender myself fully into the sensation. When we're this close, I can hear a heartbeat.
Wait, my heartbeat? No way. You can hear it just from hugging?
I'm actually inside your womb right now? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? After something like 5 months in the womb, you can't determine the sex with an ultrasound.
Oh, okay. Like, the fuck?
How cold. I'm actually hurt. Phew. I might have gotten a little too into that. Let's put a big bookmark there. Parting is such a sorrowful sorrow, but I must leave Mommy Ichika's embrace. Damn, your chest is like a black hole. A black hole that turns me into a fetus when I get close.
This is actually kind of embarrassing to do in public. Maybe next time we should do it in my room.
That's silly talk. Wow. Just the thought of it is so exciting. Really, Ichika is incredible. This comforting tolerance is one part of her charm that is just inedible. I hate when I read words. It's every time when I'm recording, like, I know what it is. Inevitable. Inevitable. No, there's no V. Inedible. Inevitable. Inevitable. Fuck off. We only just started dating, but she constantly heals me. Ichika! I give her one more hug. Sorry. I just had to. Hope I didn't bother you.
No, you're fine. It just startled me a little.
I see. But hey, that was a pretty sexy that was a pretty sexy streak. Fuck. That was a pretty sexy streak.
Stop! Why do you always have to go straight to gross talk?
But you love it.
Wrong. That's like my least love thing.
It's just always fun to mess with. An utterly natural reaction to my utterly natural reaction. Does he have a... Of course he does. Of course he does. I would too. The fuck? Ichika jumps away, shyly hiding her face behind her hands. Well...
So it was?
Sorry for getting aroused. We were just hugging, and the rest of my body was responding on its own. I swear, it was not on purpose.
I get it. You're a boy, so you can't help it. Yep, I totally understand. It doesn't grow or shrink just because you want it to. Even I know a little about that.
That is true. We can't control it, ladies. When it grows or shrinks, you're gonna learn about shrinkage today. When it gets cold, or if you're in cold water, or if it, like literally when it's cold, your dingling just retreats back into its body like a turtle. And sometimes it can look really small. Guys, if you're gonna do it for the first time with your girl, do not do it outside in the cold. I'm telling you right now, when you pulls it out, all you're gonna see is like small. Or just, no. I think if there's erection, it doesn't matter if it's cold. Or maybe like, it's like a half, like a semi. I don't know. And now I'm curious a little. Anyway, yeah, it gets drink just because it wants to. No, just because, you know, it does it on its own. We can't tell it what to do. It's like a little man down there. Maybe he wants to party. Maybe he wants to go home and relax with a cold, with a, you know, a hot cocoa and a book. What?
I heard that some guys even like it while they're just not. I heard that some guys even get it like that while they're just napping in class. Also, I heard that the skin around it can cover it or peel away, differing per person. I'm cool with that. It's just another thing that makes you unique.
When I hear that the skin around it can cover it or peel away. I don't know. I don't have a foreskin. I was circumcised. Why I was circumcised? Because my dad was circumcised. And why was my dad circumcised? Because his dad was circumcised. And something. I don't know, man. That's the thing in America. We get circumcised. Or if you're Jewish. But I don't... You know what? I don't get it, but if I do have a kid, it's like, do you want to circumcise him? Yes. Why? Because fuck him, that's why. He doesn't get a free pass just because I didn't get one. The fuck?
It's just another thing that makes you unique.
Why the hell do you know so much? She's totally been reading all about sex on the internet.
I mean it. I'm cute as a cucumber right now. Not a problem. See you again.
Calm down. I can tell you have deep interest in dick, so just calm down.
Don't even start.
At her wit's end, Ichika runs off, me in hot pursuit. Just when I think she's all worldly wise, but's quiet about it, Ichika goes red-faced with embarrassment. It's quite a pleasure to watch. Love it. Love the humor. I love the humor in this game. I think I love it more here than in Making Lovers. I don't know what it is about this game. It just makes me, it just makes me laugh, man. Every time I record, no matter how tired I am, or like, I need to get this out of the way, right? Like, no matter how I start, right? When I'm playing it, I'm just on cloud nine, man. I'm just giggling away. We eat lunch together in the otherwise deserted Sunshine Dorm and go back to our respective rooms. Still only 2 o'clock, huh? I laze about for a while, but it feels like a waste to just nap. Wait, nobody else is home yet, right? In other words, we're alone in the dorm. Even Erica wasn't around at lunch, so she must not be here either. I'm bored of lying here alone, so maybe I'll pop in to Ichika's room. Or so I think. But then there comes a hesitant knock at my door. Come in, the door's unlocked. Hey! She creaks open the door, then awkwardly shuffles in. Yo, I was just about to come see you.
Wow, really? Yeah, sorry for bringing this right after lunch, but I made some cupcakes. Would you like to taste test for me?
Hell yes! I'm pretty full, but still, no hesitations. One whiff of that sweet scent gets me weirdly excited. Sniff, sniff. What a lovely smell. Every time this happens, like, I know it's like that, right? Like, but I like to like word it out. Like, I think it's funnier. Like, if you like, literally, like, just picture this puto, like, just like literally right next to this girl going, sniff, sniff. What a lovely smell.
Thank you.
Were you just in the bath?
And here I thought you were talking about the cupcakes.
But you still smell great.
I guess I did take a quick shower though.
What's that? Is she just performed her ablution before coming out? Then that means she did go on about spoiling me. She did go on about spoiling me earlier. Looks like the cupcakes won't be my only treat today. I get you, Ichika. Nothing else to do today. Nobody else in the dorm. It's our chance to get all handsy.
Yes, I guess so.
So, not the reaction I was looking for, first of all. I thought you were just using the cupcakes as an excuse to come cuddle. Sorry.
Well, I might not have my mind together like you, but I did have something like that in mind.
What?
Now that you're my boyfriend, I thought we should get some more private time.
Ichika. So, she felt that way too. Oh, but even if we can hang out, I don't have much in my room that we can do together. No co-op games or anything.
If you don't have any games to play, I'll just play with you.
I don't follow. Oh, sorry, I hit my head. I hit my head on my head. I face palmed right there. Like, dude. Dude, I'm like fucking his like conscience or like the person on his on his arm like a wingman angel. Like, dude, what are you doing? Come on, you know what this is. When I moved in, I didn't bring much stuff with me. Thanks in part to that, one might say that my room is a little deserty. Not that there's a problem with just chatting or anything. Ichika? Like, dude, come on. While I'm looking around for something to do, there's a tug on my sleeve. Come on.
I have an idea.
I have an idea too, but this guy does not get it.
Can you actually maybe come to my room?
You mean it? Is she trying to seduce me? I know. He's supposed to be like the dense anime, visual novel, whatever protagonist, but come on. Is she trying to seduce me? Wait, I should go take a shower too.
No, we're not doing that.
What?
It's still too soon. The cupcakes, remember? I keep them in my room.
So we're just carrying them to your room instead of eating them here.
Yeah, you don't mind me. I'll carry them myself.
I don't see any reason why not, I guess. Maybe she thinks she feels more comfortable in her own room. But hey, I have no desire to demand sex anyway. A little cuddling in her room sounds awesome.
Come on in. Sit right here.
Sure, thanks. She gives me a thick cushion to sit on. I've been in here before, but it still gets my heart beating fast.
Is there anything you want to ask about? You've been looking around so much.
Not especially, but...
If you see a manga or anything you like, you can just pick it up. I don't mind.
Nice. She's given me direct permission. Dang it, Ichika, you really are a sweetie. I'll use my exclusive power as her boyfriend to scavenge around the room. Alright, I think we're gonna do the same layout as before. Picture, sofa, like that way again. Picture. The hell? A pic of me that Ichika snapped without my knowledge. She's got a pendant for cannon shots. I think my girlfriend's got the making of a powerful stalker. That's a picture of me! When did he take this?
Not telling.
The nerve of you and your candid camera. Let me take a picture of you too.
No.
Specifically you in your underwear.
Even more no.
Seems kind of unfair to me.
The picture part aside, what does my underwear have to do with it?
Rats. Guess I'll give him on the picture. Sofa time. This couch is the cushiest thing ever. It must have cost a fortune. I bounce up and down on the sofa. It must have springs under the cushion because bouncing on it is super fun. What?
That was a really loud noise. I think something snapped.
You're just hearing things. I swear you are.
That's my very favorite couch. My very favorite.
What? She was that crazy about it?
Just kidding. It's just an old couch. Sometimes it makes noise like that.
You scared the crap out of me. First kind of me, now you. I'm probably the kind of guy who just run away without compensating you if I broke it.
Well, surely an awful human being.
Anyway, I'm just glad I didn't break it. What's behind the partition? What's this? Marriage Monthly, the maternity issue. The hell is this?
I can't look at that. Put it away.
Marriage Monthly, the maternity issue. Can you get any more direct with that title? As if it's about marriage. Why call it maternity? Marriage Monthly maternity? What kind of a theme is that for a marriage magazine? This month, it's all shotgun weddings all the time, ladies. Woo! This I gotta see. Special features. Skip the intuition. Get the facts. Before you think about marriage, figure out if his feelings for you are really love or lust.
I bought that for myself, but it was way too intense for me.
For real! The back of it is full of shit like countdown to divorce. How many years does your marriage have left? Ladies, let me tell you something. If you want to make it work with your guy, with your, with your essay, right? Let me tell you something. Do not read stuff like this. Because, like, stuff like this just, like, chips in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? Like, is he cheating? How many years till divorce? It, like, chips in the back of your mind. Till you start questioning the guy. Like, are you cheating? Or is he gonna leave me? And it's like, no, I swear. Then you keep doing that, and then you push the guy out of your life, basically. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, he found another girl. He just leaves you because he can't handle you no more. Like, come on, do not do this. I've seen it. My aunts. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Ichika. If it comes down to shotgun wedding, I'm totally cool with that.
Jeez, cut it out. Still, thanks. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh man, why am I so turned on right now? Okay, so we said like that to the Zaitsu. There's something on her legless chair. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What is this thing? Peachy. a really weird plushie with a face of on its butt. With a face on its butt. If she dares call this thing cute in my presence, then it's all but assured that our aesthetics taste will never match.
It's peachy! Erica gave it to me. She made it out of clay herself.
This thing is awful, Lamau. Erica's totally screwing with her.
She's working on her little sister. She's working on her little sister for Peachy at school. When she's finished, Erica says he'll give it to me too.
Holy crap! Do not want. Oh god.
So hey, can you take the happy siblings from me instead? It's hard for me to throw them away, since they're a handmade gift and all.
She thinks it's awful too! Oh, I thought she liked it. No, she didn't. Okay. What's behind the curtain? We didn't really get to see it. I slightly peeled the curtains back to find a neatly stack of laundry and some clothes on hangers. Most of it's typical cute girly stuff, but I'm going gaga over the occasional monthly, mostly black article of clothing. Talk about eye-catching. Croissants. What's with this t-shirt? Original t-shirt. It's a shirt with a tasty-looking croissant on it. Croissant. Honestly, it's kind of tacky. Who even puts bread on a shirt?
It's my original croissant t-shirt. Doesn't it look tasty?
Clothes aren't supposed to look tasty.
I made it while girls studying fashion a while back. I kind of super want to make a culture t-shirt or a French bird jacket.
Why not go all the way and make a yakisoba sandwich sheets? Take your beloved bread to bed, you know?
That's a great idea. Wait, you making fun of me? I see that smirk on your face.
Of course I am. What's behind the TV stand drawer? What is that? What is that? How to weaken your boyfriend. Okay, now we're getting to the juicy stuff. How to weaken your boyfriend with feng shui? It's a book about feng shui, but the size of a encyclopedia. I don't know anything about feng shui, but I guess I wouldn't mind by weakening once or twice. If you don't know what feng shui is, it's about like the balance of like putting shit in your room, right? Like your drawer should be this way. This should be this way, and da 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 da. Like organizing, but there's an art to it. And it's supposed to be like calming or like supposed to give you like some kind of aura. Like this one. How to weaken your boyfriend with feng shui. With feng shui. Hold on. How to weaken your boyfriend with feng shui?
No, not that. You can't look at that.
Well, now I have to read it. Place a wooden colored jar, either green or brown, in the west by southwest corner. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's not brown. That one. That will activate his lust? Even your boyfriend can be a sex fiend?
Is that what you think? Can't let that in here, I swear.
Uh-huh. Very well. Let's inspect the west by southwest corner of Ichika's room. There it is! An extremely out-of-place green jar.
No!
Am I a sex fiend yet?
Forget everything you learned here. Both the file and the feng shui.
Serious mode. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go with garbage. Trash check!
You do what you gotta do, but there's something there.
There's a wrapper. A receipt. This is what the cops look for. Always either shred it Burn it or don't throw it away if you're a criminal. I dug this receipt out of her trash can. Looks like Ichika bought a 50,000 yen prepaid card. Ooh, I see a receipt. This is one of the electronic money things, right?
Yeah, it's only 2,000 yen though.
Huh? It says 5,000 here.
See, I really got into this cat game where you collect cats. So I kind of paid a bit into it.
What do you even get for 5,000 yen in a cat gacha? I know I'm playing Genshin on my stream, but come on, don't get suckered into gacha. Don't pay money into gacha. I see. So Ichika, you're a pay-to-win player. As a free-to-play player, I never associate with you again. That is true. I'm a free-to-play, which kind of sucks a little bit.
It was just a little. I only meant to play a little at first.
Okay, chill out. I've heard of people blowing up 1 million yen at once. 5,000 is practically nothing. I know we have different money, but isn't 5,000 basically 50 bucks? Come on. All right, dresser time.
Hold it.
I ain't holding anything.
That's not what I meant. You can't just open people's drawers willy-nilly.
Calm down, Ichika. All I want is to get a look at those undies.
That's exactly what I'm forbidding you to do.
Is it that embarrassing to have me see your underwear?
Obviously, yes. Do you even hear yourself?
Wait, hold up. Ichika, I'm your boyfriend. Ergo, you're my girlfriend. Give me one good reason I shouldn't crack open a drawer or two.
Even best friends have boundaries. It's a big mistake to think that anyone goes just because we're in a relationship.
Forgive me.
Oh,
Look at those. Look at these panties. And damn those bras. Underwear. Oh shit. Just striped underwear comes with its own brand of sexiness. How can women's underwear be so bewitching?
fine. Only a little, okay?
Always better to ask for forgiveness. Damn, Ichika, you really are packing quite a pair there, aren't you?
What are you planning to do with that bra and those panties?
I'm taking them back to my room.
Okay, but if you use them, wash it before you give them back.
Permission to fact to them has been obtained. What am I reading? What am I reading? I'll leave it at that for now. Best to enjoy Ichika's smile while I can. When she's mad, she gets sulky out of nowhere. Best to stay on my guard. Ichika, I have to pour a tea for you for once. Wait, right here. Ignoring my implicit embarrassment, I head to the kitchen. Afterwards, Ichika and I enjoy a pleasant conversation till evening. Is that it? No, there's still more. There's still more. Before I realize it, dusk has fallen. Maybe I've overstayed my welcome. It's so calming to be in this room. I do an exaggerated breaststroke on the cushion.
You're really making yourself at home?
Between lunch and those cupcakes, I've definitely overeaten. Better get in some cardio.
Sorry, I really should have given you some more time.
Nah, honestly, once I start eating, I realize I have plenty of space in the old belly. Absolutely delicious.
Thank you. You've always loved my food. It makes me happy to watch you.
I'm not one to dish out compliments, really. It's just that your food always hits the spot.
Such a flattery.
It warms my heart willingly, whiling around for the hours with Ichika. I was used to my life without a girlfriend, but being loved by someone who isn't family is really fulfilling. It's almost too good to be true, like I'm dreaming or something. So much so that I want to pinch my cheeks just to make sure.
You too, then. We can make it feel more real like this.
Ichika wraps me up in her softness for a second time.
How does it feel when I hold you tight?
It's great. There's something magical about it when someone else hugs you instead of you initiating it. This is true bliss. Ichika suddenly pressed her lips near my ear.
I love you.
I'm embarrassed, even though that my cheeks are burned, but I'm in no mood to resist. Instead, body and mind are seized by the same scent that I noticed when I came into Ichika's room. I feel as if I'm melting into it. Ichika! This time, I hug her myself. Unlike her gentle embrace, I forcefully pull her close to me.
What is it?
Oh, Ichika, I love you too. My heart pounding fits to burst. My heart's pounding fits to burst. Pounding fits to burst out of my chest. Ichika. I lean a little closer, not giving an explicit signal. In response, Ichika suddenly lifts her chin. We're going to kiss. Though neither of us is aware of it, we both close our eyes together. The sensation is so soft that my brain is almost short-circuited. A quiet sigh leaves each of us. Ichika's arms tightens around me. Both of us are trying to pull each other tighter, closer. The persistent thrumming of blood pumping through me is audible, almost deafening in my ears. How long have we been like this? Our lips gently part, prompting a sad noise from Ichika. Our eyes closed. We open our closed eyes and gaze at each other from mere inches away. Sorry to spring that on you.
No, I apologize. I don't mind.
I've never seen Ichika's face so red. She looks feverish, with tears surfacing in her eyes. We look at each other in total silence. But we can't stay like this forever. I have a feeling that something seriously bad will happen if we try. I'm not sure if I can stop myself, so I slowly relax my arms, which still wraps around her.
No, don't stop.
But it's Ichika herself who urges me to go on. Are you sure?
Yes.
Her arms tighten around me further. Still looking upon me, she narrows her eyes seductively. How could I possibly say no to that? What follows is a wonderful first time for the both of us. With Ichika. And with that, I guide Ichika to the bed and push my lips to her again. Oh, they haven't had sex. I thought they were fucking. We stay like that and oh, they're probably fucking on the floor. We stay like that until it's time to get dinner ready. And that's how we end it. That's how we ended today. That's how we ended today. Man, I love this game. If you like today's episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Alrighty, my people. I will see you tomorrow. What? No, tomorrow's Tuesday. Ooh, tomorrow's Tuesday. I was thinking about getting food right now, like, going to the store. Probably do that right now. No, but I gotta edit. It's gonna take like an hour, isn't it? Anyway, if you like today's episode, like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. This is Gat saying farewell, and as always, bye bye.